Good morning, students. We have already done half of first chapter. So today we will read from fiber optical cable. Fiber optic cable. It is made from thin flexible glass tubing. It is the newest and fastest media. The bandwidth amount of the data that can be transferred through a transmission media at a given time of this type cable is much greater, so it is can carry more data than the twisted pair and coaxial cable. Also, it is less prone to interference from outside. This advantage is that it is expensive and difficult to manage, as these are thin standard of glass which can break easily during installation. So what is fiber optic cable? Fiber optic cable is a type of cable that is made from flexible glass tubing. It is the newest and the fastest media. It is also fast the rest of other cables like your coaxial cables and twisted pair cables, and it is also provide the much speed and much greater than all the rest of cables. But the disadvantage is that it is expensive. It is expensive. Your 4G will also use the fiber optic cable. At this time currently the 4G network is also using the fiber optic cable, and maybe the 5G is also will use the fiber optic cable, because the reason is behind it is provide the fast speed and fast processing. This is the diagram of the fiber optic cable. The entire cable is surrounded by strengthening material and is covered by plastic covering. The core of the such fibers is a single glass or plastic tube which is surrounded by a reflective coating. A protective plastic coating protects each fiber. A cable contains multiple fibers. Next, wireless media. Just like physical media, wireless media such as a microwave, infrared, radio waves and Bluetooth are also used to transmit data. This is a wireless media: microwave, infrared and radio waves. Wireless media, you also know that wireless media is used for the communication to two or more devices. Next, network devices. Different types of hardware devices are required to create network. You already know about the what is the definition of the network. When we connect the two or more computers to each other, that is called networking. So for the complete and entire setup of the networking, we need some hardware. So now we will study about those hardwares. Network interface card. This is the most element of the computer system, because without network interface card we cannot connect the internet to our computer system. To allow computer to talk to each other, a device called network interface card is needed that has a unique address. This ensures that when the information is transferred, it goes to correct user. So this is a network interface card. When you will insert it your computer, then after that you will able to use the internet. Without it you cannot use internet on your desktop computer. The next one is modem. Modem stands for modulator demodulator. Modem stands for modulator and demodulator, which means to convert analog signals to digital and vice versa. Computer information is stored in the computer in digital form. Modem convert it into analog form so that it can be sent on telephone lines. When the signals reaches the receiving computer, the receiving modem there convert the analog signal into a digital signals. Your all of the communication data, your voice, your chat, your videos are go in analog signals. Your modem is convert the information in analog signals, because the digital signals cannot travel using telephone lines, so it is converted into analog signals. Then the data travel. After the traveling the data will receive by the receiver. Then the receiver modem will also convert this data vice versa, means analog signal to digital. After that the user is able to read the data, so that it is called modem, and it is stand for modulator demodulator. This is the diagram of this is your computer digital signals. Your modem send the data in analog signals, and this modem will convert the analog signals into digital signal. Okay, next, hub and switch. Both hub and switch have multiple ports, facilitate connecting devices in a network together. The way the data is transmitted is different. Hub broadcasts data to all the devices connected to the hub. This increases data traffic in a network. Switch identifies the device for which the data is sent and send it to the devices only. So what is hub and switch? Hub and switch are the multiple ports that have facilitate connecting device in a network together. You can connect the devices in a network together using the hub and switch. Hub and switch are contain the multiple ports, and they are provide the facility to connect the every computer from the network. Okay, this is the example, and these are the ports of the hub and switch. And like this type, you will insert the cable in hub and switch. The next one is bridge. Bridge is device to connect two similar network. Bridge is also a device that is connect to two similar network. Gateway. Gateway is a device to connect two dissimilar network. Gateway is a device to connect two dissimilar network. What is the mean of similar network and dissimilar network? These are the network we will read about the LAN, MAN and WAN, local area collection, metropolitan area and wide area network. So dissimilar network means maybe LAN MAN, maybe LAN WAN, maybe WAN MAN. Okay, these are the dissimilar network, and the bridge is used to connect similar network like LAN, local area connection. Okay, so gateway will use in the dissimilar network. Next, router. A router is like a traffic policeman. It is directs the network traffic. When we send data through a network, the data get divided into tiny packets. All the packets do not take the same path. A router determines the fastest available path. When the packets reach their final destination, they reassemble into the original message. Okay, so how our data is travel over the internet? Our data is sent in many packets. Okay, in many packets. That packets are tiny packets. When the data reaches, then it is converted into the original message. So this work is done by the router. It is a work like as a traffic policeman. Okay, types of network based on area covered. Network are generally categorized on the basis of the geographical area that they span. On the basis of area, they may be divided into four types of network: PAN, personal area network; LAN, local area network; MAN, metropolitan area network; and WAN, wide area network. So let's start about the PAN. PAN stands for personal area network. It connects personal digital devices like computer, mobile phone, printer within a range of about 30 feet. Generally in a small office, wireless technology such as Bluetooth lets the user connect wirelessly with such a short range. So personal area network is like when you connect the two Bluetooth devices into each other, that is called personal area network. Okay, when you will connect like gender, that is called personal area network. Next, LAN. LAN stands for local area network. It connects personal computers, workstations and other devices like printers and scanners in a limited geographical area such as building, school or home. Suppose that we have 30 computers in our school. So if we want to connect all of the computers to each other, then we will assemble the local area network. The local area network will connect the all computers to each other. After that we can share the data, and we can make communication between these computers. That is called local area network. But the local area network is limited. You can use only in such as building, school or home only. Next, MAN, metropolitan Area network. A man interconnects user with computer resources in a geographical area like a city. A Scottish man called Fatman links universities all over Scotland with fiber optic cable. So man is cover your entire city. Like that, if we want to connect the network in a Jaipur city, so then we will use the metropolitan area network. When wide area network, computer in a WAN are spread over a large geographical area. This area can be large as a country or the entire world. Computers in a WAN communicating using telephone lines, satellites, links, etc. The internet is a wide area network. Millions of computers are connected to it. With internet we can share information, view emails, discuss favorite topics with people, etc. So what is WAN? WAN is a wide area network and it is contain the large geographical area. So the entire world is contained by the WAN, that is wide area network. Next, the types of bus and topologies. So in next class we will cover the rest of topologies, and till that you will learn the complete lesson and try to solve this worksheet, and in next class I will provide you the complete solution of this entire worksheet. If you have any question you can send me on comment on Google Classroom. Thank you.